Dallas Keuchel of my Houston Astros joining us on the program. Dallas, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
How much sleep did you get last night?
Not a lot, but I guess in the postseason, you're not supposed to get a lot of sleep. So much excitement right now.
Can anybody prepare you for this? What it's like when you hear somebody's great in the regular season and then you get to the postseason, it's different. What is different?
Just the atmosphere. I think it's the same game, but just the atmosphere, the excitement, the winner take all attitude. Just a culmination of a lot of things. But what a time we're having right now, and what an experience.
How surprised are you? You guys are here.
Well, I'm not really surprised that we're here now. Out of spring training, we believed in ourselves, and we didn't get off to the best start. But come mid-April, we had a nice 10-game winning streak, and I think that's when a lot of the guys came together and said, "Hey, listen, we got a shot at this thing if we stick together." And sure enough, we're still standing.
You get a lot of attention for the beard, but I think that the beard overshadows how great you are. Do you see it that way? That you got attention? Oh, that's the guy with the beard. And then you watch him pitch, and maybe they only saw you pitch against the Yankees, but they realized how great you are. Does the beard get too much attention here?
It was kind of funny that once I started growing the beard, started pitching well, and now that I've been pitching well, it's like, well, it's the beard's fault that you're pitching well, or it's the beard that you're having success. So it is kind of taken away a little bit, but at the end of the day, I guess if the beard's bringing attention to the team, that's only good news. So I'll take any attention we can get.
Are you superstitious?
I am a little bit, not as much as regular ball players are, but I am a little bit.
What's Mom say about the beard?
Oh, she hates it.
as a mom would.
Dad likes it. My mom hates it.
Does she? Well, you're too old now. She can't yell at you to shave it. But does she hint at having you shave it?
Yes, she'll drop subtle hints, but she knows it's probably not coming off anytime soon.
What was it like going into Yankee Stadium? And I know you'd been there before, but the atmosphere at Yankee Stadium during playoff time.
Oh, hands down the most electric atmosphere I've ever been a part of. I was walking out to start warming up, and they were just on me from the get-go. I really relished every single second of it.
What did they say to you when you're out in the bullpen?
Man, they had a few choice words that I can't really repeat, but they would get under the under the regular person's skin. I was really loving it. They were saying how fat I was. I mean, just everything. How ugly my beard was. I need to shave it. I mean, just that was just some of the PG stuff.
Do you say anything back like, "Wait, I'm fat"?
No, I couldn't really help but smile. I mean, you try to block out some of it, but honestly, you can't really help but hear some of the stuff people say. I just smile and just kind of laugh at some of the stuff they say and continue to try to do my job to the best of my ability.
It's Dallas Keuchel, the Astros pitcher, joining us, Dan Patrick's show. If somebody had never seen you pitch, how would you describe how you go about it?
I just pitch. No, I don't try to overpower anybody. It's, I guess it's finesse and command, just a combination of both. And I try to make it as pretty as possible. If that sounds good.
But I'm watching, like everybody gets caught up in velocity, and I'm looking at you, and all you were thinking about is, it's location, or it's, elevating, it's changing speed. I mean, how do I keep you off balance? Tom Glavine used to do that as well as anybody. Is there somebody that you look at and you patterned yourself at how they approached hitters?
I've gotten Tom Glavine a lot throughout the years, and you'd be a fool not to like Tom Glavine. I got the pleasure of meeting him in '95, And honestly, my favorite pitcher growing up was John Smoltz, who was a right-handed power thrower. And he had some of the best stuff in the game. So it's kind of funny that he was my idol growing up. But I really do try to take bits and pieces from a lot of guys throughout the league. Glyven's one. He had an excellent changeup. Cliff Lee's a guy that comes to mind. Great command of all of his pitches. There's Al Leiter, who had a great cutter. The list goes on. It's always evolving and never ending.
But 1990. How old were you in 1995 when you met Glavin?
I was almost 7 at the time, and a buddy of mine, his dad was catching with the Braves at the time. Charlie O'Brien. He came up with the hockey mask for catchers, and we went out to Atlanta and got to meet the whole team. And it was at that moment it was one of the ones that's my first memory of actually meeting professional ball players and really enjoying the game of baseball.
Are you a football? You're SEC country, aren't you?
Oh, SEC strong all day.
But Arkansas fan?
Love Arkansas. Born and bred in Oklahoma, so I'm a Sooners fan at heart as well. But love my Razorbacks.
So if Arkansas played Oklahoma, who are you rooting for?
Man, that's a very, very tough call. I guess I would want it to go to like quadruple OT, and then I would just maybe hope and pray for a tie somehow.
Do you have a spot for the Cy Young picked out?
I don't. I got a spot for my Gold Glove that I have, but I don't have a spot for the Cy Young. Hopefully,
are you expecting to have a spot for the Cy Young, Dallas?
I mean, I'd be a fool not to say I thought about it, but I won't get too high or get too low until I hear who wins.
Explain to me why you're unbeatable at Houston.
I really have no idea.
All right, it's an honest answer.
To be honest with you, a lot of people think it's a big time hitter's park, and I mean there is a short porch in left field, but there's also a big center field. I'm very comfortable at home. It's something that can't be explained. Last year I had better road stats, but I guess as a whole, we have one of the best records at home. So there really is nothing like home cooking, and we really enjoy the crowds in Houston and the support we've got this year. So I think that's a little mixture of both.
Before I let you go, the scenario that would make you shave the beard is
a lot of money donated to charity, or
are you married?
I am not married.
Okay, so let's say some woman says, I love you, but the beard has to go.
Oh, that could be a scenario because my girlfriend's not a very big fan of it, and so that could very well play out.
Wait. So the beard may stay around longer than your girlfriend?
Well, it's funny. The beard has actually been around longer than my girlfriend. But the girlfriend's been around for a year, and the beard's almost been around for 20 months. So,
man, I think my money's on the beard right now.
She's a sweet gal, but definitely the beard is something that I can't get rid of, and I think a lot of people would be mad if I did.
Well, don't do it during the postseason, whatever.
No, it is funny that a couple of guys on the team are saying, hey, if we make the World Series, what if you showed up to the field one day and just had a shaved beard? I don't even know if people would recognize you. And I said, that might be a possibility if we do get to the World Series.
Wait till after the World Series, Dallas. Don't do it before. Because then if you don't win, you don't want the beard to be blamed, all right?
That is true, but then I kind of want to do like crazy little designs in it when I do shave it. So I'll probably do some intricate design when the time is right.
Well, good luck. Congrats so far. Make room for that Cy Young, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, Dallas Keuchel, Astros starting pitcher.